1 March 2026. Right, guys, ndauya neupdate iri kuratidza iyo kuti hazvina kumira mushe, pakaipa chakachaya. Right, Mudenda is giving a warning to Emerson, to General Chiwenga. So there are multiple media reports and social media posts suggesting that Jacob Mudenda, the Speaker of the Zimbabwean Parliament and a senior political figure in the ruling party ZANU-PF, he has publicly urged Vice President Constantino Chiwenga to humble himself and refrain from opposing the Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026, which has become one of the most contentious political issues in Zimbabwe this year. The Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 was gazetted in mid-February. It proposes several major changes to the country's constitutional architecture, including extending the presidential and parliamentary term lengths from 5 to 7 years, shifting the method of electing the president from a direct public vote to a parliamentary ballot, and restructuring key institutions. Many critics argue that these changes could undermine the spirit of the 2013 Constitution and weaken democratic accountability in Zimbabwe. Now, the bill's gazetting triggers a mandatory 90-day public consultation period, after which Parliament, where ZANU-PF holds 2/3 majority, is expected to vote in. The constitutional reforms have drawn concern from civil society organizations, church leaders, opposing politicians, and constitutional law experts who argue that such sweeping changes should be subjected to national referendum rather than enacted solely by Parliament. This is what General Chiwenga is suggesting, that no, people should have a say. But now let's see what Mudenda said in this meeting.
Muswe, we Central Committee, we National Consultative Assembly, we MP, we member of PCC, Muswe wako kadai. Peta muswe. Be humble, because you come from there. Let us therefore recognize the virtue of the equality of all members. Now, yoda kutsanurira panapa. Vari kumusoro. And vari kumusoro. Yeah? Nemiwo muri kumusoro ikoko.
Right, guys, just to give a comment here. If you look at these faces that you see that are listening to Mudenda, you can see, I mean, there's no one who doesn't see that these faces are not happy. Right, these faces are not happy. You can see that there is an atmosphere of being forceful of the ideas that they bring to the people. Because apana kufara kunenge kuripo vanhu vanenge vachingoratidza kuti the atmosphere is tense. Kureva kuti kune vamwe vanhu vari ukatarisa mafesi iwaya anokuratidza kuti kune vamwe vanhu vari kuti but General Chiwenga vane point. Just a comment.
Kana uri nhengo ye-Central Committee, uri nhengo ye-Central Committee iko zvino, mangwana unenge usiku. Remember a politi bureau, mangwana unenge usiku. Asi zvigaro zvicharamba zviripo. Saka tinofanira kuzvi
but pamwe pacho ka I think platform ka yaunenge uchida kupa warning kune munhu kana uchitaura nezvemumwe munhu, I think it's better to direct these things to the right person, because kana uchingotaura uchirova bembera uchitaurira kune vanhu ka, it will not make sense, because zvakangonaka kungoenda kumunhu wacho kunoti shamwari iwewe peta muswe iwewe shamwari usaita izvozvo zvauri kuita izvozvo. I think they are not bold enough to do that.
ininipisa muzvigaro zvedu nekuti zvigaro zvepati, zvigaro zvepati. Kupresidency takatangisa navabhanana handizvo, vakasiya kwapinda vaMugabe vakasiya, iko zvino kuna president Idi Mnangagwa vachagarawo asi vachasiya chigaro.
Apo kapo pari kunzi vachachisiya chigaro, mapanzwa ka apo pari kunzi vachachisiya chigaro. This is what the people are saying, kuti no, yasvika nguva yacho yekuti vachachisiya. He doesn't need to decide that for himself, because it's there right in the constitution that vanofanira kuchisiya. Then there is no need for people to argue about this. Vari kutaurirwa kunzi no, zvakwana, nguva yakwana, ngatichiita itiwo muchisiya ipapo. Right. So, according to this video clip circulating online and posts from political commentators on social media, Jacob Mudenda has publicly admonished Vice President Chiwenga not to oppose the bill and take a stance that would undermine party unity. These posts assess that Mudenda's comments came during public addresses in one case in Mashonaland East Province, where he emphasized the importance of discipline and collective support for the bill. In these reported remarks, Mudenda is said to have warned Chiwenga against opposing the constitutional amendment process. He urged party members and national leadership to remain united and disciplined in backing the bill as part of the party's agenda. Party unity, according to these reports, was framed as essential to advancing ZANU-PF's vision and avoiding factionalism. These posts also imply that Mudenda's comments were aimed at a rise in internal disagreements within ZANU-PF over the direction and substance of the constitutional reforms, particularly where Chiwenga has been reported in some circles to have expressed reservations. Right. Right. Tell me what you think regarding this warning iri kuiswa kuna vaChiwenga.